you can relax. That's the name of our podcast.
Hello, welcome to Relax the Podcast.
Is it though? Where are we?
I know, we're in a new location. I recorded an episode with my sister of our new little short special podcast we're only doing for 8 weeks.
Is it called Babe Cave?
No, but it should be. We recorded it last night in here, and I didn't have time to strike the set, as you will, to tear it all down and then put it in the other room.
If you're a freshman in theater school.
Right. So, yeah, that's why we're in here today. But also it's kind of a good opportunity for me to say hey, if you guys want to go listen just for 8 short weeks, Rachel and I are doing our...
What's it called?
It's called Sweet and Salty Sisters. But that's a very long title. So
You're the sweet one? You're the sweet one, I'm guessing.
No, actually 2 weeks in a row I've been, not 2 weeks in a row.
Oh, it
1
changes?
week in a row. It's been, it's just dependent on how the episode goes.
It's fluid.
Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be one of us. Anyone could be sweet or salty. It's who needs to relax. It could be a person, it could be us, it could be a thing.
But it's sisters. You say sweet and salty sisters, not sweet and salty. Is it then parentheses sisters? Or is it
No, it's sweet and salty sisters. I think it will always only be her or I.
There's no punctuation in there, okay.
Yeah, no, it's sweet and salty sisters. And so we will, say who is sweet and who's salty. And I was salty because...
Oh, I get it now.
Of a multitude of reasons in our first episode, because you remember when you found a horrifying photo of me on the monitor?
On the baby cam monitor,
yeah,
yes.
So we talk about that. We talk about that. And I was...
Amazing.
It's pretty amazing. But anyway, can I go first to who needs to relax?
Sure. You're eager.
I am eager because
usually
I'm warm.
You defer.
And who needs to relax is not my graphic t-shirts, because my graphic t-shirt today is...
What does it say today? What is the graphic t-shirt
I'm just
today?
wearing some old merch of mine right now. It says I cry a lot.
Wait,
but
are we going to have a
surprise...
reveal?
Yeah, because hold on. I need to make sure I'm seeing the right location. Wait, hold on. Dang it, I'm on the wrong side.
What do you mean?
Darn it.
Wait, no, okay, now you got to do it. Does it have an arrow? Is it like I'm with stupid?
Can you switch places with me for a minute? And then we'll switch back. It's important. Dang it, I totally am.
Sure.
I'm dyslexic with t-shirts. Are you kidding? Okay, hold on.
Well, you're dyslexic with everything else.
Okay. Close your eyes.
I don't like the feeling of having my eyes closed for a long time. Can I open them yet?
Okay, check out the shirt I have today.
I'm with the carrot.
Are you not so excited about this shirt?
I don't understand. Did you have it made?
What do you mean?
I'm excited about the shirt. Thank you for the shirt.
No, I'm just saying, how do you not understand what it is?
No, that's not my question.
With the carrot.
I know, but that's not my question.
I'm so excited.
My question was had somebody already been mass producing this shirt, or did you have it custom made?
I did not have it custom made. I found it. This is what was incredible. Is I was looking for our Halloween costumes. Actually, hold on. I'm fixing the camera because it's a little crooked and it's driving me bananas. But I was looking for your Halloween costume. I was looking for a carrot costume for you. And when I searched for a carrot costume, this came up before the carrot costume did. This was this was more for sale than the carrot. It was hard to find a carrot costume.
You're so funny that you were going to reveal it to me and it was going to be pointing over there.
I really thought I worked that out perfectly.
I don't get it because there's no, you would think they would put a carrot or it would be...
You're the carrot.
Orange.
You're the carrot.
No, I know, but this shirt existed without you having to have it custom made?
Yes, and I think that's incredible. And I think you should appreciate it a little bit more. That's what I think.
Thank you.
Isn't it incredible?
For getting that shirt.
Do you want to switch back to our regular sides?
Sure.
It's just going to say I'm with the carrot and point off the camera. I mean, I guess we could just stay there, but that's no fun. There, this is even dumber. Now it makes it dumber that it says I'm with the carrot and it's going the wrong direction. That's even funnier.
That's good, love.
Did
you get it for the podcast?
I literally got it for the podcast.
What about my reaction is underwhelming to you?
It's not. It's fine. I just thought you'd really love it.
Whoa!
Okay.
I'm
excited about it.
It's this carrot and that's me.
Yes.
If Macy was here, it'd be like, just like you, Dada.
Yeah. So, who needs to relax for you, love?
This is not going to go well for me.
Oh, no. Why?
I have kind of a confession to make.
Okay.
We had a conversation. You bought new drinking glasses for us, for our family, but mostly the adult parts of our family. So me and you, because the kids don't drink out of proper glasses.
Yeah.
You bought some because you're like, oh, we don't have any glasses. And I said, I know it's because the kids are always using them to catch bugs, which is true, which is partly true.
Mm-hmm. No, I know where they are.
What, you think they're in my car?
They're by your side of the bed.
They are that and they are this, but I also, I want to.
And you're in your car.
And they're in my car and they're by my side of the bed.
And you throw them away.
And here.
Is that what you're about to say?
Well, I'm going to say something that's a little bit controversial.
Okay.
I don't see mason jars as cups.
Okay.
I get it that like we went through a period of time recently where we're like, oh, mason jars are cool to drink out of. These are cups. Mm-hmm. And then all we had was mason jars. And in my brain, I don't see them as equal to like a proper drinking glass.
Right.
So a lot of times if I'm like, you go to like get a car wash and then you go to like the vacuums and it's like now you're cleaning out your car and I find those. It's so much spit in my mouth because I'm nervous telling you this thing that you're gonna hurt me. And I see and then rattling around the floor of my car is all these mason jars because frequently I'll put coffee in them or iced coffee in them and then go about my day. And I frequently, not even a few times, I'm like, oh, that's a mason jar.
Yeah.
And I'll dispose of it.
I assume that was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really use the mason jars.
Yeah, you just have your big jug.
Do you
use cups?
No, I don't like using mason jars as drinking glasses. I got those because I thought you would like them because it seemed very hipstery and like.
Yeah.
So I thought you would like them.
I do like them.
But I don't drink out of them.
See them as like worthy of like. If it's like, like the bottom of it is all like stained with coffee, there's like some gook in there. And you could wash it. And you could wash it and or like put it in a dishwasher. Like I don't see it, like it's not worth that to me.
Oh my God. They're kind of expensive, right?
Versus having like a clean car for like probably 20 minutes before.
You do know that like mason jars,
the next day.
It is more expensive for me to buy mason jars instead of the glasses that I bought the other day. Yeah.
Fascinating.
They're not cheap.
What is the market price for a mason jar?
Would you like me to look it up?
Well, I just thought you would just say anything off the top of your head as opposed to be like factual.
Well, I don't know. I don't remember. I just
thought you'd make it up.
Well, you would think they'd be cheaper. Well, not really. They're kind of like, I mean, okay, hold on. So this, when I just looked up on the, whatchamacallit, the Amazons, this says for 2 mason jars, it's $12.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
the market price is $6.
This
that
one
can't be true.
A 12 pack is $49 of these mason jars. It just depends on the type you get, I guess. But yeah, it's typically like they're not super cheap. Like I got a whole big box of new drinking glasses for like $10, and there's like 8, 10 of them in there. I don't know.
Well, I promise
you're not going to throw them away.
I won't throw them away at our local car wash.
Oh my God.
I'll make a deal with you.
So, the set's falling. It falls apart every day. Like something falls off the wall every day.
It's a lot to look at. I like all the pictures of you guys when you were children.
Yep.
You look like very close. You have a good relationship.
Oh, okay.
You're good friends.
We are good friends.
Yeah, but there's just the neon sign that says Babe Cave.
Yeah.
And then this thing that says ADHD Avenue. Uh-huh. I just think those are good names for podcasts. Like either one. Yeah.
Yeah. Better than Sweet and Salty Sisters.
I like Sweet and Salty now that I get the premise and like how it motivates like the material of which you guys are speaking.
It's like Sass is like, was my hope that it would just be called, we call it like Sass or Sassy Sisters or whatever. Like, I don't know. It was just something, we just wanted something silly.
I like it.
We didn't like go too crazy about it because we're only doing it for 8 weeks. So it's just like a silly little thing.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So, okay. So no more throwing away mason jars.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. This episode comes out.
I thought you'd be mad.
I'm not mad. I think it's wasteful.
Yeah.
And on an earth that is crying, weeping for us to save it. But I'm not one to judge because I make decisions all the time that I could be smarter about with this earth.
Wow, deep. This podcast got real deep.
Real deep. This is a serious
But there
podcast.
is certainly about a dozen of them out in our backyard with
I know there
spider
are
webs.
Of them. Yeah. But you know what? This episode comes out on the twins' 3rd birthday.
Was it really?
November 6th. Yes. I'm pretty sure that's Wednesday. Yep, it is. November 6th. That's when the twins were born. Remember that terrifying day 3 years ago, love?
Oh my gosh. I thought because we're having their birthday party on Saturday, I thought it was Saturday.
No. Do you know how, oh my God.
how
this is the
dates
most dad
work
thing in the world. This is the most.
Well, you made a little like graphic like family invite for their birthday, and I was like, yeah, Saturday. You don't know when the
twins' birthday is?
Wait. Oh yeah, it is. It is. Oh, I know it's the 6th.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's so much sooner than Saturday.
That's why, like last night or the night before,
I know you're like.
I was like, "Hey, we need to look at gifts for the kids. You want to look at these gifts?"
In my head, I'm like, "Why are you doing that now? We have till Saturday.
Like, we have to do it right now because they need to get delivered. So now you can't order anything for them at this point."
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I've been very stressy. I've been very rattled.
Well, by the time this comes out, the other thing is the election will be over.
Yeah, we're recording this on Monday night. Oh my God, I can't. I'm like.
Erik is
periodically like sweating weirdly and like my stomach is upset. I'm a wreck.
Yeah.
It's like all I can. I'm so fixated on the consequences of that day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean
it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, and I feel I'm like hopeful but also like sick because I've had that feeling before.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Yeah. I'm excited. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm optimistic and excited. But
yeah, I have that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
But yeah, but by the time this comes out, it'll be over.
Yeah, I know. But like, if I'm like off tonight for this, it's because I'm just shambles, shambled up.
If I'm off tonight, it's because I got my brain zapped for a couple hours today. So that happened.
Go on.
I got my brain mapping today happened. They mapped my brain. It's called brain mapping.
I've looked at many maps. I've never looked at the map of a brain, but I can imagine yours is wonderful.
It's probably a lot of confusing roads.
Looks like Candyland.
There's probably like, if there was an actual
why are there so many cul-de-sacs?
There'd be no. My brain would not be cul-de-sacs. My brain would be like one straight, clear road to solutions and another road that's very complicated with 100 twists and turns and back roads that make no sense. A long, complicated, horrible way with dead ends. The most confusing map in the world.
Well, to the solution, are there exits? And there's like LA freeway exits that like go all crazy and then like under, like or is on the road to the solution? Is there exits or turnoffs or?
Yeah, there's got to be because it's like those
a shoulder. Is there a shoulder?
There's lots of little side paths you could take, and I'm like, well, that looks better.
Any parking lots?
No.
It's just no. It's just always going.
No, do I park? Do I sit still?
No.
Can I tell you that part of the
I'm sure
brain
there's
mapping
lots of curbs to hit.
Love.
What?
I have to tell you something. Today, part of the brain mapping was sitting. Imagine me. She goes, okay, so for this
still
part,
quietly.
She goes, sit and just relax and just focus. Find one thing to focus on in front of you, and don't move your eyes. And blink like maybe every 5 seconds, but don't really move, but stay completely relaxed. And after 10 minutes, I'll let you know. In silence, 10 minutes.
This woman was like, knew how to like the worst torture in the world for you.
Can I tell you what happened?
If I could see the imaging of that, I'm sure it was just like firing even crazier.
Love, can I tell you what happened?
Your brain went insane.
Love, I cried.
Did tears just start streaming down your face? It was like a Clockwork Orange. You don't know that reference, but
I could not do it, and it was so okay.
You look like you're about to cry now.
I probably am. I'm very tired. It's really, they say that it's like really exhausting to do that. Like your brain gets overstimulated and really tired because it's like going bananas or whatever. So they say you're going to be tired after you do it. But anyway, so I'm a little off because I'm like, feel weird and wonky. And my brain literally felt heavy after. It felt like it was like 10 pounds heavier when I was done. But yeah, there was a noise that I heard out in the hall when I was doing the like sitting still, and I was doing really good. I was like, okay, just focus on that one little thing. Don't look at anything. Don't think about anything crazy because then your brain's gonna go crazy. You're supposed to be relaxed. Just relax so your brain can be normal so they can map your brain. Because if you're thinking about too many things, then they're not gonna be able to do the map. So just think about nothing. Think about nothing. And then my brain was just trying to think about nothing and trying to relax made my brain even more crazy.
I know. I know that about you. Yeah.
And so I was like, oh my God, you gotta relax. And I was trying so hard to like focus on just chilling out and thinking about nothing that then there was a noise in the hall, and it wasn't loud. It was just like a thud, like someone like closed a door or something. But it scared me because you know how jumpy I am these days.
You're very jumpy these days.
And it scared, like I jumped and I knew that my heart was being monitored and my brain was being monitored. I was like, oh no, they're going to see that I jumped. They're probably going to see that in the scan and be like, why did she jump? Is she scared? What's she scared of? Is she having fight or flight? They're going to think all these things. They're going to try to analyze that. What's wrong with me? Wait, do I have fight or flight? What's wrong with me? Why did I jump so bad when I just heard a door close? I shouldn't have jumped. And I started to panic about messing up the test because I jumped at the sound of a door and I started panicking.
You had actual panic?
And I started sobbing. Because of a door that closed.
Are they watching you through a two-way mirror at this point?
There's a woman in the room with me, but she's behind. She couldn't see my face. So luckily she couldn't see my face. So I was able to like wipe away the tears and like breathe and like, but she did start talking. She goes, make sure to stay focused. So she can see like, I think she could see my heart rate.
Yeah.
So she was like.
Surely people freak out during those things all the time.
They must. Yeah. But she was like.
But they've never met.
She couldn't see me crying. But she said, and I didn't do long. Tears just instantly fell out of my face, and I like wiped them and like and tried to. And I realized I wasn't breathing. I was holding my breath, and she was like, "Remember to breathe and keep your eyes focused in one place and relax. You're a little tense. It's okay. Just relax." So she could see that I was tense and my heart rate was going crazy, but she didn't. I don't think. She obviously didn't know what was going on because they have to analyze the data to know what's going on in my brain.
Yeah.
But just like. That's how bad it was bad. And then she goes, so after all this, so that my brain is going crazy. I've mapped out the rest of the evening in my mind. I've thought about what I'm doing tomorrow. I've planned the kid's birthday party. I've started writing a song in my head. I'm trying to focus and relax. Then I get terrified by a sound and start to panic and sob. And then she calms me down. And then she goes, you're doing great. It's been 2 minutes.
You're someone who these days, if we get in the car to go somewhere and like Sabrina Carpenter is not playing within 2 seconds, you're like, why is this so quiet in here?
I can't do silence. My brain goes crazy. That's what this is going to help though with, that's the point of this.
I was going to say, that's encouraging to me though, that like you're being proactive about it, that this is the kind of thing that you're working on to feel good. So that's good. It's a bit freaky, to me here, like
it's freaky if you don't know much about it, but like I was freaked out by it too, but then I looked it up and I was excited about it once I looked it up.
Well, I'm glad you're so excited about it, and like hopefully, they don't make you do. You only have to do that for the first time once, right?
Well, they do the mapping, and then every time after that, like if they're gonna scan, they're gonna analyze the data or whatever, and analyze the map of my brain, and then they're gonna go like, oh, there's nothing in there, and then they'll say, let's fix that, and so then once they figure out the neurotherapy, whatever they're going to do to like help me to like not start sobbing when I hear a door quietly close in another room. Like that's kind of the goal, is to like not have these panicky moments or whatever, and not have these overanalyzing, like overwhelming, I can't think about anything else panics, and be able to be in silence without panicking and be able to fall asleep. But anyway, that's the goal. So after this, then I go in for these treatments where they'll still put like a cap on my head or something, and they send like brain waves or whatever into my brain to like help my brain not react so bananas to normal things like a door closing.
I want to do more research on it. I feel like I'd feel like a better partner to you if I
think it was cool.
Did more research on it, because like it sounds extreme to someone who's never heard of anything like that. I mean, from where I'm sitting.
Yeah, to me too. Yeah.
So like, I want to do more research on it so I can be more supportive and not like mocking it or making jokes about it.
I think I think our brains probably go to like electric shock therapy. Like you see in movies.
I referenced a movie called Clockwork Orange, which maybe you've surely never seen, but maybe you've seen the image of, like the guy has his like eyes pried up and he was being forced to watch something with like what looks like a pasta strainer on his head with like electrodes and stuff like that. So like that's genuinely what I'm picturing.
No, it was just like a little beanie, and
beanies are cool.
It's not that. It is not even. But my mind, when I first heard about it, thought that too, because I don't know any movies, but I know the musical Next to Normal, and they do electric shock therapy. On a character in that, and I know that show. And I was like, oh my God, I don't want that. I don't want them to zap my brain and erase my memories.
Yeah. I'm also like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is another one. It's like one of my favorite movies. But you don't know that one either. But that's more of like a mental hospital, and they're doing.
But you know how you do that thing like sometimes you've done this thing in the past, Lovey, where you'll get like a medicine or something, or like you'll hear about something that you want to try or someone will recommend to you and you'll go down a rabbit hole. Like I'm like Dr. Google, which is a nightmare. You should never like just Google every symptom.
I'm like that with like vitamins. Yeah.
But you're like that with some things but
it's like turmeric.
Yeah. You'll be like, well,
it's turmeric and ginger. It's not like,
no, but you'll like look up online on TikTok and you'll be like, I saw TikToks of people saying that this wasn't good for them.
They take magnesium before they sleep. But yeah,
but about bad things I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Like a bad reaction to a medication.
Oh yeah. And then it's like in my head and I've already like
you'll be
made my own assumption about it.
Yeah, you'll be like, I can't take this medication because I saw a TikTok of someone saying that this blah, blah, blah,
that
blah,
it had this side effect and I'll manifest a side effect.
Right.
Yeah.
So I did my research on this on Google. I talked to my therapist, I talked to my doctors, but then I also last night was a little nervous about today. So I looked on TikTok.
Did it make you feel better?
I didn't see anything negative.
Oh, that's good.
I only saw people saying it's like a miracle and it's the best thing ever and it's helped them so much. So it made me feel better to do that. So I'm saying you can do that with this if you want to. What you usually do to make yourself panic, you could do that with this and it would make you feel better.
Specifically, is there a specific term for what it's just brain mapping?
Neurotherapy, the actual like thing that they do. Well, what I got today was just brain mapping. They're just reading my brain. But it's oh my God, what is it called? I think it's neurofeedback is what it's called.
Cool.
I don't know, but it's cool. It trains your brain to produce more normal and optimal brainwave patterns. And today I talked to the woman who was reading my brain. I said, do people ever just come in here just to see what their brain says? Like they don't have a problem? Because I assume everyone who goes in there is going in for some intense thing that's altering. They need help, like to survive in life in general with something traumatic or whatever, anxiety or ADHD or whatever it is that they want help with. And she goes, oh yeah, all the time. And she goes, some people come in for a tune-up. And I go, a tune-up? What do you mean? And she was like, some people are like, I just want to be a little bit sharper. I want to have my brain be a little sharper. Like they don't have a problem. They just go in because they want to like have their brain be smarter.
Yeah, I guess that's
crazy?
I guess that's if that it's wild to me.
Wild.
Yeah, to me because the whole concept of it. But like I said, I want to do more research on it so I don't have like some sort of like movie biased like you're saying.
Right.
Are you petting the pillow?
I'm very distracted by it. Anyway,
I have a surprise for you.
Oh,
So are we done with that?
Yes,
subject?
please be. Yeah, sorry, I was just talking to talk.
We visited my hometown a couple weeks ago. And when I was there, my mom was like, there's this box of stuff. I think my parents are at the age where they're like, well, this is all your stuff. Like, now we're like saving all our kids' stuff. And I guess at some point we're going to be like, here, take your stuff. And so there's this box of stuff. Like, do you want to take it or can I ship it to you? And it's this big box of like old pictures and things and notes and journals. And I just thought like, that's like your favorite thing to look back through. So she sent it to me. I opened it. It's not in any order. This is like the tip of the iceberg, but I have a bunch of old photos and things and essays.
Is it my birthday?
So I was wondering if you were interested at all in seeing any of this.
Yeah, but unfortunately the podcast is over now because I'm just going to be looking at that and not speaking. I'm only going to want to look at that.
So I have some stuff here.
Okay.
I don't know. Again, it's not in any order. But like, you want to see a drawing I did when I was 8?
Yes. Oh my.
Where it says,
you need neurotherapy.
Don't play with balloons near wires.
Oh my God. You have to see this up close.
Not good.
Holy smokes. Love, you were 8 when you drew that? That's insane.
Yeah.
That's what they did in my brain today. This is a picture of me today.
This is my grade 1 class picture. Can you find me and can you look at the way I'm dressed versus the way everyone else in first grade class picture is dressed?
I have to find you, which is hard because I feel like you don't. Oh, there you are. Oh my God, you're wearing a suit.
I'm wearing a suit.
Oh my God.
Everyone else is just like in casual, like
that's so
first
funny.
grader clothes, full suit.
I
wasn't that kid.
Flynn and you have the same eyes, it looks like. That's crazy. I'd show it, but I don't want to show all these other people. I don't know. So I'm not going to show that to you guys, but
I've talked to you about my first car a lot, but I've never I took that picture for a photography class in high school.
Great car.
That was my first car, a red Volkswagen Fox. Notice the car is wearing a bra. Remember people used to put bras on cars?
I don't know.
Did anyone do that?
What?
That part that's like this bit of cloth.
Yeah.
People like, it was like a faux like leather like thing that they called that a bra for a car. I put it on because the front bumper was like hanging off. And so it was like to keep the front bumper on.
Car. I like that you signed it so everyone would know your signature on there. It's like, I took this picture of my car.
There's so much, there's a lot. Here's an English essay. This is upsetting to me because I see that it was put into like a family document thing. So I think this was like shared with like, I think like my mom or dad or a grandparent was like, here's Erik wrote this essay in high school, and they like shared it in like this family document file. The following is an essay that Erik wrote for English in 2006. And if you know what a cold read in acting is when you have to read a script for the first time in front of people without having read it before. Can you cold read that for me?
It's very long.
Just the beginning, I guess, then.
Okay, I'm happy to, but it's okay. Sweat dripped into my eyes, piercing them with a bitter sting. The day was hot, and the summer sun was antagonizing.
Oh my God.
Not the ideal conditions for this skateboard adventure.
I know, it's so stupid.
The wooden toy beneath me was an extension of my body and psyche, a window to underlying creativity and emotions lashing out for a breath of fresh air. My time on a skateboard took all my concentration and strength, allowing me relief from the stress and anxiety of previous and awaiting days. Instead of facing waves of trauma, I dove beneath them, shielding myself from inevitable and mounting troubles. Whether this was healthy or not didn't concern me. Perhaps in the back of my mind, I knew the inescapable confrontation of my horrors was approaching. However, for at this moment, I was safe and sheltered. Wow. This is such, wait, no, stop.
No, I
don't take it from me. This is such a tormented soul.
Well, it's obviously a creative writing assignment. I'm just trying to be like, look at all these words that I can use in ways.
Well, but if you meant this genuinely, here's the thing is like, this is the first time in my life where I actually think, oh, maybe we would have dated in high school. Because that's what my diaries sound like.
Well, you haven't read my poem yet.
Oh my God, I'm
called
so excited.
Midnight Religion.
Okay, Taylor Swift.
Is that whatever
Just
song?
Midnights.
Oh, okay.
Midnight Religion.
Yeah, this
Poem number 6. Where's 1 through 5?
So it's not in the files.
God. Are you ready? Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Leaving a party with no windows. Patiently so. Wait, hold on. We need some music here. Hopefully we can find some good music to
this
put under this.
This is a poem I wrote, I think in high school.
Some what kind of music should be under this? Some
for a creative writing class.
Daunting music.
Yeah.
Leaving a party with no windows, patiently sober by 6 a.m., driving home with freshly fuming daylight. That's when God first spoke to me. What? Okay. The monotone. Wait, I have to continue. I have to know where this is going.
No, I know, but then because you're getting to a whole like question answer part.
As someone who grew up viciously religious,
this
is wild.
I wasn't
to
at
me.
all. Like, it doesn't make any. I think I was like, I wrote this because I like wanted an A. Like I was just trying to be like provocative.
Or it's how you felt, which is great too. I'm living
so.
for it. Okay, sorry. We can put that music back in and keep going. The monotone voice had begun, clearly coming through the car radio, identifying itself as the one true God, asking me questions as I weaved down a desolate I-95. Wait, hold on. Pause. Clearly coming through the car radio. So was this a song you heard?
I think what I tried to establish there was in this very monotone voice, God started speaking to me through the car radio.
You were hallucinating.
Or God was speaking to me through the car radio.
Yeah, too. Okay. Yeah. So continuing, here's God's quote. Do you believe in me? I believe in something. Wait, hold on. I've got to change the voices, right? Do you believe in me? That'll be God, okay? Okay. Do you believe in me? I believe in something. Are you afraid of me? Only your name. Do you love? Not anymore. Do you cry? No less than one man should. Don't you know all this? Do you like life? All the other ones are such like powerful, good questions. Like, do you like life? Okay, hold on. Do you like life? Am I alive? Don't you know why I put you here? I don't know where I am. As quickly as it had interpreted the voice.
I haven't proofread these, by the way. I just saw them. I was like, I'll just hand this to her.
As quickly as it had interpreted, the voice disappeared, fading into static. Yielding no questions of my own, I kept driving, testing the limits of soft rubber on hard turns. Why did God question me? Unconsciously excelling to unhealthy speeds, crisp air cutting at my face and pulling my hair. Okay. Were you in a convertible?
I think I just said
Oh, yeah. The next line says, I always have my windows rolled down.
See that? Answer that question for you.
When I got pulled over by the devil. The cops.
No, I didn't mean it like. No, I didn't mean it. No, I think it's like metaphorical.
I don't get it. I'm not poetic enough for this.
Isn't that crazy?
You got pulled over by the devil.
I don't know. I love that is a. I don't know. That is a.
I mean, you
16-year-old
patiently sober by 6 a.m., but this is not a sober. These aren't. This isn't a sober.
16-year-old me.
I love it. That's amazing.
Wild.
That's so cool. As like a teenager to have like that deep of thoughts and like feelings. I love it. I love that. I do.
I don't know why I'm doing this on the podcast, but we can look after, but I just thought it'd be like I thought you would love going through.
I do love it.
Stuff like this. Here's a review of me from the newspaper for Three Musketeers. Glowing review. Boyish acrobatic who's able to bring comic amiability to D'Artagnan. How about that?
That's amazing.
This is good, I think.
What?
This is 1990. This is 1995.
Okay.
So I'm a young boy here, and I wrote a poem called "I Am."
Okay.
And I used clip art of a basketball player.
As you should. Clip art is so good.
I haven't really. I just saw that. I read the first line, like all these things. Like I read the first line. I'm like, oh, I'll just hand it to her. So I haven't really heard. So I'm kind of hearing it for the first time.
This one's called
since writing it in 1995. Yeah.
I am quite guy who likes sports. Is that supposed to be quiet? I think it's supposed to be quiet, but it's quite.
I am quite guy.
I am quite guy who likes sports. I wonder what I'll be when I grow up. I hear Reggie Miller telling me to go for it.
He's a basketball player.
Okay. I see myself hitting a clutch three-pointer to end the NBA Finals. I want to be famous.
Whoa.
You did not write this.
Crazy.
I am quite guy who likes sports. I pretend I'm the best basketball player of all time. I feel death's hands around my neck. I touch an imaginary World Series ring. I worry the whole world will be troubled with plague. Oh my God, you can see the future?
This one goes crazy.
Okay, I know. Okay, love.
Wait, I said that about the whole world will be troubled by plague?
Yes.
Oh my.
You said you worry the whole world will be troubled with plague. I cry when a innocent child dies. Okay, you should have said an, not a, but you didn't get points marked off for that grammar. I am a quite guy who likes sports. I understand what it takes to be the best. I say it isn't over till it's over. I dream of being the best. I try to get people to like me. I hope death will be a rare word in this world. I am a quite guy who likes sports. I like that it started as I am quite guy who likes sports and ended with am a quite.
Yeah, you see what I did there?
That's
incredible. I saw this. I was like, I don't remember writing this at all, but I was reading it, and then when it get to like, I feel death's hands around my neck.
It's pretty jarring. It's like, I like sports.
I'm just like
I'm quite guy likes sports. I love sports and also
why that
sports,
voice?
And then also death's grip on my neck. Why did you say that? It's like all about you liking basketball and wanting to be a basketball player, and then all of a sudden you're like, death's grip is on my neck.
Don't know.
And then you're like, basketball. Also, a plague is going to kill us all. Also, basketball. Also, I hope death is swift and
I think
rare.
I was an emotional kid.
I
think I was an emotional kid.
I love
Here's
that for you.
our Boy Scout group photo.
Oh, you're so. Don't tell me where you are. Don't say a thing. I want to try to find you.
Can I give you a hint? I'm the blonde.
Yeah, I know. I think I see you, but it looks nothing like you.
Where?
Are you in the center, in the bottom?
No, that's me.
What?
You can't find a picture of your
that doesn't even look like you.
husband with blonde hair and a hemp necklace?
This is Boy Scouts? Why do you look 18?
It was like at the end of it. It was like right at the end.
How old are you in this?
Probably 15. Generally,
I don't know how high Boy Scouts goes. Oh no!
It goes that high.
That's awesome.
Here's the Lyman Center Performing Arts. That's the theater at my college. And on the brochure, after I did Romeo and Juliet, boring.
No, I'm just twitching.
They put my picture from that show.
Love, you're trying to make me watch
kissing another woman.
Okay, this is not even. Wait, hold on. This isn't just a kiss. This is like you are doing a stage kiss. You can tell because your lips aren't even pursed, but her mouth is open.
Let me see.
What is happening there? Like, what's going on?
And then
look at this.
No, don't show.
I can't show.
No, I don't want to show.
Come on.
No, because I don't want you to show because I'm about to tell you what the next part of is.
Okay.
It's me and there, and in this image there are three.
Listening.
It's me and there are three women in this image, and one of them was my girlfriend in college.
Okay.
Do you think you can guess which one?
Well, I know it's not the one you're kissing.
Why not?
Because I know that you.
Or is that upsetting to you? I don't know that I would.
That you were one of these. You dated? Why is that upsetting?
To you, maybe.
We're married. We have 3 kids.
Maybe you're jealous.
I want to know more. Which one is it? The blonde? I feel like you're a blonde kind of guy.
What? Why would you say that?
I don't know. I just feel like you probably dated a lot of blondes.
I'm married to you.
I know, which is so weird. But that was your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute. So wait, she had to watch you kiss another girl every night on stage?
Yeah.
Did she not like that?
No, I don't. This is fine.
Was she upset about that?
No, it's Romeo and Juliet.
I've heard of it.
I had to kiss that girl like a lot in that play.
I know. I wish I could have seen you in it. I want to see a video of you doing Romeo and Juliet. I would love it. Wait, would you be upset and jealous if I showed you like an old pamphlet from 20 years ago that had like a picture of an ex on it?
No, I don't think I just would need that information in my head.
You wouldn't need it?
But I feel like you're different than me. Like you're like,
oh, I love it. I want it. I know it. I want to know all. I want to know every detail of every girlfriend you've ever had.
Do you want to see?
And I don't. By the way, I don't know it all.
Do you want to?
Eric doesn't like to talk about that kind of stuff, and so. When I ask questions,
we talk.
When I ask questions about past girlfriends and stuff, I have the most minimal amount of information.
Do you want to see my prom and junior prom photos?
All of it. I want to know all of it.
Do you want to see my prom and junior prom photos?
Yes, of course.
Terrible.
I've seen this one before at your parents' house. She looks so pretty. But we can't show any of them this stuff. So it's just me looking and, oh my gosh, this outfit is wild of her.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh my God. That's wild. I don't remember that being like a fashion thing then. She must have been a super fashionista. This girl is wearing
it's like a crop top,
tank top, like
prom dress.
Like it looks like a sports like workout crop and a skirt, but it's like a low-waisted, like satiny skirt, but like it has like a drawstring, like it's like sweatpants. This is a wild choice. I bet everyone thought she was so cool. That's so cute.
This is my first cat, Tony.
Okay.
Then when my parents were like, what do you want to name your cat? I said, Tony. I was a little kid. And for some reason, Tony came out of my mouth. So long before The Sopranos. And look, it was taken with a Ninja Turtle disposable camera. So that's why it has that print on it.
That's so cool.
I found love notes from, we had talked about my first kiss a couple episodes ago. I wanted to find the breakup note, like the breakup note, the Pledge of Allegiance breakup note, but I didn't find that. But I found like little love notes. These people are in like 6th grade, which is crazy to me.
Wait, you found love notes to you from your like girlfriend or whatever? The first kiss girl?
But it's like she would be like, she would be like,
so excited.
What's crazy is she would be like, can you write on the other side of this? We're saying I love you.
Oh my God.
Very, very much.
That's cute.
And then for some reason we address each other in these notes.
As Lovey?
No, I address her as grandma.
What?
And she calls me granddad.
What?
And I don't know why.
What?
It must have been an inside joke.
And you don't remember? Okay, this is very exciting to me. Okay, dear grandma, this is so weird. First of all, wait a minute.
Yeah.
November, is that real?
No.
What is that? Why does it say that?
I don't know why.
It says November 86, but that's like the year I was born.
It's not. I don't know why they would write your birthday on there.
No, I'm just saying, like, is that when you, because you would have been
It's in a different color pen and it's not my handwriting. Like, so,
and I'm just so curious why that's written on there. Because I was like, is that when these were written? Was my question.
Obviously not. I literally would have been 3 years old.
So this first one, can I read it?
Sure.
Dear Grandma. So this is from Erik. Your handwriting is the same, first of all. Has not changed.
It is the same.
How old are you in this?
Hold on. Let me look at it.
How old are you?
My handwriting is exactly the same.
It's exactly the same.
That is how I would write my name right now.
6th grade. So what? You're like 11 or
Sixth
something?
grade,
12?
Yeah, I think. I don't know.
Dear Grandma, I love you very, very, very much.
Great. Unhinged.
I liked visiting your house. Love. Oh, I'm not going to say that. But wait, it's from two. Okay, now I'm even more confused.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't get that inside joke either. We would like, I don't know.
Okay, so then you say, I love you with a heart. And then she said, okay, come on. She can't spell your name.
Stop it. What did she write?
She said Erik
She
with a
put my
C.
name with a C? Well, that's
grounds for divorce.
That's why that relationship
for these
didn't
11-year-olds.
last. Yeah.
This is a horrible love note.
What does it say?
Dear Erik.
Spelled wrong.
I want you to read this. Love and then her name.
What does she want me to read?
XOXOXO. That's it. That's all it says. There's a math equation at the bottom.
I think that's someone needed a piece of paper and they wrote a math equation.
Okay, and then here's another one. Hold on. There's another one. This is exciting. Dear Granddad. That's you.
Uh-huh.
It's better than saying Erik with a C.
Yeah.
Dear Grand. Whoa.
We must have thought that was hilarious.
She's a mess.
What'd she say?
She put the comma after dear. Dear, comma, Granddad.
That's bad. Yeah.
I love you very, very, very much. Oh, no. Wait, this is you. No, I can't tell who's who. Who's writing who here? Because that's your handwriting.
I think it's her. That's her. It's not mine.
Okay, dear Granddad, I love you very, very, very much. I liked visiting your house.
Good note.
Wait, so you read this? You wrote the same note twice. Okay, and then now this time your name are these two different people? This time it's spelled correct and it's in cursive. Dear Erik with a K. I love you. Please write back. Love and then her name.
I think there was like a trio. It was like there was like 3 girls and they were like best friends. I think that they would like be like, I'm going to write the note, you know what I mean? And then you know, pass it or whatever. So I think
of that.
I know. Well, tangled webs we weave.
I love it. Okay.
My little league team.
Cute.
My dad is the coach.
Can I show your picture of you?
Yeah.
Oh my God, your dad's so cute. So that's so cutesy. Look how cute you are. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is so cute. If you're watching, you'll see his little face looking exactly like all of my children, because all of my children look exactly like Erik and nothing like me.
There was one I wanted to show you that isn't here.
Oh no.
It's when I played football, when I played soccer.
Oh my God. Look at this football. Look at this football photo. Can you see that? Is that even in focus? Look at that cutie patootie. And here's his soccer. Oh my God. That's so crazy how much our kids look like you, love. That is bananas. They look so much like you. You're so cute. Oh my gosh. Cutest.
We could do this again privately or another time, because like this is just, like I said, the tip of the iceberg with the box my mom sent me. But look at this picture of me.
Oh,
like
wow.
Around the twins' age.
All
like
of our
which
kids.
like I was gonna ask you which kid.
I see Maisie the most, I think. I think Maisie looks so much like a Stockland. Like Maisie looks so much like a Stockland.
You see Maisie the most in that?
Well, I see a lot. No, I see a lot of Maisie in it. The facial features look very similar to Maisie to me. The facial expression is very Wesley. And the eyes and the hair cut, but not the hair, not the style, not the texture of hair, but the haircut and the eyes is very Flynn.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to show this picture.
You see them all,
I see them all.
right?
Yeah, I see all of them. Like that looks like all of our kids. Sorry, I'm having a hard time.
So I'm probably like 4. I'm like probably in between them right there. I'm probably like 4 there. What'd you say?
Yeah, you look like maybe 3.
3 or 4.
3. I think you look the same age as the twins.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, around there.
You may be a little older than 3.
Yeah, like 3.
But man,
4.
Our kids look like you. Don't you think that looks like Maisie?
Yeah,
Maisie,
I can see it in like the
That's wild. Oh my gosh. Craziness. Our kids look so much like you. That's bananas. You're so cute. Cutie.
Yeah, it's weird. Like going through that box and like this, like the not having seen these things for a long time, and the smell of the box, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And like the embarrassment of the embarrassment that I felt as a person at that time when I wrote some of those things, like came flooding back. And like it was just a very bizarre experience. And I was like, oh, Colleen would love watching me sweat.
No, not that at all.
this.
I love reading and looking at all that stuff. Like I could look at old photo albums and old home videos of literally a stranger on the street could stop me and be like, do you want to see my home videos? And I'd be like, I would drop everything to do it.
Yeah.
And so that's how I feel about it in general. But like when it's the person I love more than anything, to be able to look at your old pictures and home videos and stuff, it's like, my God, it's my favorite thing in the world. Because I remember the feeling when we started dating, when we started like, falling in lovesies, of like, there's not enough time because I need to know everything about him. I don't know everything about him. I need to know everything about him. And that's why I like learning about like your past relationships, because it's a part of you. And I like want to know every single part of you. I want to know everything about you, anything that's ever happened to you. I want to know it all. And so I think that's why I love it so much. It's like I get to know parts of you that like you're not going to tell me about, just because you probably don't remember, or you're not going to tell me the details or whatever. But like, oh my God, I love it.
No, it's not that. It's just, I don't know. It's all foggy at this point. But the amount of times I've walked in on you like late at night and you're like reading an old journal, or like seeing you live on stage and you're reading parts of a journal or showing an old photo and stuff like that. It's just like I've never had access to that stuff because it's been 3,000 miles away.
Right.
So it's interesting that now I was just sent a big box of it, and I was like
I'm so excited.
It's so easy to like flash back to all those things. But yeah, we can do that. Happy birthday.
That's the best birthday present ever, for real.
Yeah.
So thank you. Where's the box? Is it over here?
It's over there.
Can I look through it right now? How much more podcasts do we have? Do you have other things you need to talk about?
I have nothing else to talk about.
Because I really want to go through that. Because now that's all I'm thinking about. Did you already say?
I'm like embarrassed. I don't know.
Oh my God.
But yeah, if you want to, sure.
I mean, I could show you some of my old stuff. I don't think you're into it the way that I am.
No, I'm into it, but it's always been like available to me with you. You're so open about it, and you like use it in your work, and you enjoy doing it in your free time. Like it's so different than like how I've had stuff. But I was like, oh yeah, send me that box, Mom, because honestly it was like, as much as it's nice for me to see all that stuff, I was like, oh, that'll be fun for her.
Oh yeah, it's my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah.
Okay, well. Maybe we'll take a pause so that can I go look through it and then see if I find something I think we should share with the class.
If you want to, yeah.
Okay, we'll be back in. Well, I mean, it'll be literally 1 second because it's not going to be a break for you guys. But hold on. All right, so
I'm so scared.
We took a moment and I went through that box. There's more to go through. I was in heaven.
She was sitting over there looking through the box and crying. And at one point I go, "Are you crying?" And you said yes.
Why did I say I was crying?
You tell me.
I was weeping, and he goes, "Are you crying?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Why?" And I go, "I'm just so grateful you're letting me go through this. It makes me feel closer to you. I just love it. I love it. It makes me so okay." But I found,
yeah, what?
I can't believe you didn't lead with this. What I found.
Well, yeah, maybe with the magic of editing, maybe we should, because like,
okay, so I don't even know where to begin. But first of all, there's so much to share. There's like drawing of like a snail that you did when you were really little. I thought like Flynn would like this, like there's stuff that I thought Flynn would like.
That's a good snail.
A little drawing of a snail. But okay, that's not the funny stuff. I found some really funny stuff. I'm like very excited to share with the class. Okay, so I have a question because I don't understand what this means. I'm hoping you can clear some things up for me.
Yeah.
So this says, today is the last, this is like a journal or it's something for like an English class or writing class.
It's like, is it a composition notebook and you have to write every day? Sure.
So today's the last weigh-in. What's a weigh-in for?
It was for, this is really traumatic to me. It was for youth football.
Okay.
So if you were over a certain amount of weight, they made you go up to like whatever. And if you were down, then you were in that lower. So everyone you were playing football against was in a weight class, like as if with wrestling or something like that. And since I was like one of the oldest kids in my grade, I was tall and I went into school late. So for youth football, I was right on the cusp of having to play against kids that were all 2 years older than me, a year and another year older than me versus kids that were my age and a year younger. And they literally I was like on the weight by like a pound, and it was so traumatizing because I knew if I had to play in that weight class of youth football, I would get destroyed. And I did.
Oh.
Like I would, I remember like the first game I got a bloody nose. And
well, your dad is amazing because it says, today is the last weigh-in. I haven't been able to gain any pounds if I wanted to stay in my weight class. So after the weigh-in, my dad is going to buy me 24 donuts just for me. So it sounds like you want to gain weight in this.
I remember sitting on my parents' front porch as a little kid and only eating, do you remember those? They were like wafer crackers. They were like rectangular, that just like only eating those for like 2 days to try and not get my butt kicked. And it didn't happen. I remember like before that weigh-in too, also really having to pee and not going pee. And I think that if I had peed, I would have made it. It was literally that close.
Oh my God.
And even the person who like did it was like, oh, this kid's going to get crushed. Because he's right at the bottom. And then it goes up like 100 pounds. Like kids destroyed.
Well, the next day,
I was playing against kids that were 3 years older than me.
You talk about it. Can I read it?
Okay, sure, yeah.
Is it okay if you relive your trauma right now?
Yeah, I mean, I really remember this vividly.
It says, I did not make it at the weigh-in. I'm now with a lot of older kids. I wish I could play in the younger group, but my dad still bought me 12 donuts and a king-size Butterfinger. I ate the Butterfinger, but I only ate 2 of the donuts. I have barely any friends in the juniors. I hope I make some. I'm crying.
I know. I did. Also, all my friends were not only that. Like all my friends, they were kids I didn't know. They were all so much older than me and bigger.
My first practice is tonight. I hope I make it. Oh, my heart.
They would do this thing. They would do this thing in youth football. They would do this thing where like the entire team gets in a circle, and then it's like, I remember this vividly. Entire team gets in a circle, and then it's 1-on-1. So it's just you versus another kid, and you just are trying to smash each other. And I remember it was just me over and over again getting destroyed because it was kids 100 pounds heavier than me and 3 years older than me because I didn't make it by like a pound. Yeah,
I can hear your dad's voice.
That was the end of me playing. After that year, I never played football again.
Really?
Like, yeah. I was done.
I'm sorry. I can hear your dad's voice in my head being like, come on, I'm going to get you 12 donuts, man. You're like, okay. So this is actually the page I wanted to read, but I also like, okay. But this is the one that I'm very excited about. One of the ones, okay? So I'm sorry to bring up your trauma, but hopefully now I'll make you laugh.
Okay.
So this one is clearly about like bullying and being picked on. The topic for the day, because you go.
There would be prompts for this.
So
book,
it starts with, I don't pick on people, and then you talk about why people might pick on someone over, but that's not the important part. This is the best part. I'm going to change the name for the privacy of this person. So the names I'm saying are not the authentic names.
Okay.
Last year, Chris farted the first day of school, and people have picked on him ever since. But this year, nobody has really picked on him because he has not done any of those things he's done last year. I just think you wrote that in your school book, like your English book is talking about why someone would be bullied on. You're like, this kid farted and everyone made fun of him. Mm-hmm. Do you remember that?
I do.
You remember this person farting?
Well, I know who the person is. Yeah. And people.
You remember that?
People picked on him. Yeah. It wasn't nice.
Okay. Well, anyway, so this book is my favorite one. Okay. Now I'm using random pieces of artwork and letters as bookmarks of the pages I need to read. Like I have to. So this is a second grade writing book. All right.
Yeah.
It is the best literature. Like it's the best book I've ever read. I was like,
why did I try and talk about this? And like, I should have just been like,
queen of
hey,
diaries.
here's a box, go through.
I'm so excited.
Intervened.
But before I'm going to talk about these bookmarks I'm using. So this is a letter to your grandma, and it's sports, you know?
Yeah. Sports.
And you wrote to your grandma a lot. There's a lot of letters to your grandma I read that it's so sweet. Dear Grandma, I'm sorry to hear that you got hurt, but you spell hurt, heart. I'm sorry to hear that you got heart. I'm doing good in school. My last report card, I got 8 A's, 4 B's, and 1 B. My football season is over. I did good this year. I just went camping with Boy Scouts. It was fun. I hope to see you at Kissmas. So I thought that was very cute.
Okay.
But this is the letter to the grandma that really concerned me, okay?
Uh-huh.
To Grandma, it's from you, and you're young. I think you're 5 here. And it's a drawing you did, a Halloween drawing, and it's a purple bunny looking thing, and it just says devil with an arrow pointing to it. And this is to your grandma.
What do you mean?
So you like send grandma a drawing and you just like drew it and you're like devil.
Well, I didn't write devil or witch. Like someone was like, someone indicated that. Whoever wrote by Erik.
I don't know, but I just thought that was so funny.
So I was 5 or 4. I was either 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And they must have been like, what is this? And I must have said devil, witch. Can I interrupt for 1 second?
Please, yeah.
What is why you're seeing these? And it's just occurring to me now, which is that like my grandma came to live with us, and so what is making me a bit emotional is that like she kept them all.
I know.
And she had them all, and that's why I got them back.
I know, it's so sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna read this book. I'm gonna stop dilly-dallying. We're gonna read this book. So this book starts off with you. One of the first pages says, "School is fun. I like school. Oh my gosh, is it done? I like school." Okay.
Wait. Is there any kind of indication of year or date or
second grade?
Second grade. Okay.
Okay. So second grade. I don't know how old is that. Like 7.
I don't know. Second grade. Yeah.
So then we move on, and it's a lot of like, I like school, very, cute, whatever. Here's another great one about school. School is good. School is great. I'm going to something. I don't know. It must be fun. Okay, so you're talking about how much you just freaking love school. Here's another one. I like school because it's fun. School is excellent. Everything's spelled wrong. Next page.
This is not egg salad.
I like school. On Thanksgiving, I had turkey. Okay? Next page. Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
Next page. I hate school.
I'm writing this in school.
Yes. Today we'll be doing some picture games and puzzles. I feel terrible.
Didn't have that turkey. I guess they didn't have turkey that day.
The next page.
Turkey.
School is exhausting, but we have to talk about how you spell it.
Eggzoting.
Exoding.
School is exoding.
School is exoding.
That's funny.
The way that this so quickly escalates is insane. Like the fact that it's like so many, I like school. School's fun. I like school. School. And then all of a sudden it's like, I hate school. Next page. I do not like school. This is your school book, by the way.
Uh-huh.
A map. Next page. A map key is important because it is important.
A map key? Oh,
I don't know, but just like
the fact. Must be going over map keys.
I know, but
day.
I just love the reason it's important.
It's important.
It's just because it's important. Next page. I really don't like school. Talk about the rain.
This is good for me. This is like humbling in a way that because our kids are like about to be this age,
Right.
Yeah, I feel like this is good. This is good.
You're talking about the
understanding
snow.
their feelings and
Yeah.
Empathy.
So you talk about the snow. You talk about rain. And then next page. I like school. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I like school again. That's good. Yeah. It's like,
I don't know what you're talking about there. I cannot read your writing. I'm literally reading this whole book to you because it's that good. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about running. I don't know what this is talking about, but here's one of my favorite pages. I bookmarked. A mammoth, a kind of elephant that lived long ago. The dictionary definition.
Yeah, facts.
I'm sure.
Facts.
Okay. Next page. I don't like school. Do you?
The do you is very dramatic. I know. Oh, that's funny.
Next page. I hate school.
It's just like, can you write something every day? And I just wrote, I hate you.
Next page. I cut my eye.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
This one I thought was really sweet. Today is Martin Luther King's...
I remember that entry. Anyways.
The I cut my eye one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The next one's really sweet. It says, today's Martin Luther King's birthday. He is good. I am happy that he lived. That's so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And then you talk about how you don't like war for a second. You talk about...
Love it.
It's a hot day and you like a hot day.
Don't
just
love
like
war.
nothing too crazy.
I said that.
But you're just talking about random stuff for maybe 10 pages. And then the pages, after like 10 pages, my eye feels bitter. Feels is apostrophe S.
Can I just tell you?
Feel apostrophe S.
Yeah.
My feels better.
Feels.
I just love that. I forgot. Better. I've laughed out loud at that because I've forgotten about like, I'm reading this and it's like, I cut my eye. No explanation. No, I have no idea what happened.
Later,
and 10 pages later, mine feels better. In case you're wondering about that.
It was just so you know, it was a sledding accident where a sheet of ice cut me across the face and my eye.
Brutal.
Yeah. The perfect weapon.
Yeah, that's horrible. Sorry, these pages are all stuck together, but this page, oh my God, sorry, I'm having a hard time turning pages. This page says, our teacher isn't here. That's all it says.
just Lord of the Flies, like, why is no one watching us? I hate this place. Our teachers.
Next page says, I hate school. Next page says, I hate school. I hate school.
Oh my God.
Do you? Then I don't.
Yeah, curveball.
You said I hate school 4 times in a row. Do you?
Well, yeah.
I don't. These are all separate pages. These are different days.
Yeah, different assignments.
Do you like school? Next page. And then you talk about the weather. And then I do not like school. Mm-hmm. But with a drawing of school, you wrote the word school, but you like ripped it in half, the word school. And just like a lot of scribbles, like you ripped school in half. This one's great. When I was whacking to the bus, yikes. When I was whacking to the bus from school, I ran into a pole. It wasn't fun. I didn't like it. And there's a drawing of you
walking into a pole.
Which I literally have to show the class. It's amazing. And then I'm going to end on one more. That is maybe the best thing I've ever seen in my life. It is so funny. So this is what it says. So it has some text that you've written, and then it has a drawing, some artwork. It says, today is Abraham Lincoln's birthday. He is a good person. That's what it says.
Yes, yeah.
Now you need to experience the photo that goes with what you wrote. Okay. This is the drawing that Erik did with that. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. You're like, this is his birthday. He's such a good person. And you draw him being unalived. That's the draw. You didn't draw him alive. You drew his.
Yeah, it's not like his monument or.
It's horrific.
Mount Rushmore.
It is. I mean, I'm giving you, like, obviously, we're very forgiving here because you are a literal child. Like, you're probably 7 when you did this.
Yeah,
6 or 7 or something like that. I don't know. But that's crazy. That's the craziest. It's shocking to see you be like, Abraham Lincoln. Oh, he's a good person. Yeah. And then you think, how should I draw this?
I'm just putting myself in the position of a first grade teacher who is like, oh.
Look how violent that is.
Like they call my parents in, right?
I mean, I don't know.
I'm going to have to call my parents tomorrow and be like, hey, in first grade, did you get called into school because of a drawing?
Because of a journal just said, I hate school over and over and over again.
And then at the end, I depicted the Abraham Lincoln assassination. Yeah, that's...
I mean, there's so much in here.
Are you having fun?
Are we having fun yet? So much fun. And I really just want this published. That's all I want. I want this book published.
You want it published?
Yeah, I want it published.
I got to look through the rest of that.
So yeah, it's amazing. And there's
what is that one called? Does it have a title?
It's a 2nd grade, and it says...
Oh, 2nd grade. Okay.
Name Erik Stockland. 2nd grade, I don't know how old that is, 2nd grade.
It's a good title.
2nd grade is, I don't know. I was 4, 5, 6, and 6, and because I went into kindergarten at 4, so 5, 6. So I was like 6 and 7 in 2nd grade. So you would have been 7 and 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were little.
Advanced, obviously.
You hated school, I'll tell you that much. Except sometimes you didn't. Anyway,
it's like I like
that's
school.
all. This is a long episode. Sorry, I was having too much fun. I'm going to continue to have fun. But I don't know if that was fun for anyone else to just listen to me looking at pictures, but it was fun for me. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We got to go. This is getting too long. We'll see you next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.